Hello YouTube, it's Barbara Jean. This video is more of an explanation video. I had a dream a few days ago, back in second week of February, about Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday. I had a dream. It was quite brief and uncomplicated, but after I had this dream, I began to realize I had to make another video. And I felt anxious about it because it was going to require a lot of time and energy. So after this video, there's going to be, I'm putting up another video, and it's almost a whole hour long. I hope you will watch it. It's a very long, it's a little bit complicated. I put a lot of Bible verses in it. But anyway, let me just first explain what happened here. Last week I had a dream, and the dream was not very complicated, but it was about, basically the dream was I was in an office with my fellow workers, and it was an attorney's office basically, and for some reason I was going to be on film, um, talking to an accused person in an office, and the other office workers were trying to convince me, before I went in to talk to this person, that I had to basically lie, uh, and I had to uh, do some underhanded testimonies, in order, because this is what they always done. They've always, in this office, they were trying to convince me that I had uh, to to lie and be a false witness against somebody, because this is the way it's always done. This is the way they've always done it, and this is, so therefore I had to comply with the way the office works. And I was arguing in this dream with them, saying, well, that's lying. I can't go in there and give false testimony about somebody and on tape, and have them recorded, and me being on record to say that this is this and this, and when it's not true. And they were arguing with me, well, you have to, because this is the way we've always done it. And that you're obligated, because you work with us, you have to you have to do this. And that's how the dream really was. It went on till finally, at the end of this dream, I said no. Basically, that was the end of the dream. I was tempted in the dream to say, well, maybe that's what I have to do, because that's what everyone says. But I kept thinking to myself, and I kept saying, no, but I can't do that. That's a lie. That would be false witness. I can't do that. And what I said, like I said, at the end of the dream, I came to the conclusion that I wasn't going to do it. That's just the bottom line. I wasn't going to do it. Um, anyway, I'm going to read a few verses on false witness, and then explain this other video that I've done that I hope you watch. Exodus 20:16. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Exodus 23:1. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thy hand with the with the wicked, to be an unrighteous witness. And a false witness is Proverbs 6:19. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Proverbs 14:5. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies. Proverbs 19:5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Proverbs 21:28. A false witness shall perish, but the man that heareth speaketh constantly. Matthew, let's just go to the New Testament, Matthew 15:19. For our heart proceed from out of the heart proceeds evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornication, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. Mark 10:19. Thou knowest the commandments: do not commit adultery, do not kill, do not steal, do not bear false witness, defraud not, honor thy father and mother. Mm. Romans 13:9. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet. If there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Anyway, this dream began a process inside of me. I guess that's been going on for some time, and of which I think I've been going along with the crowd, or I knew something to be false. I knew something. There was a doctrine that's very prevalent in the church that I knew in my heart to be wrong, and I had kept my mouth shut, basically thinking, oh well, it's not going to have any harm, no harm done. It's not going to uh, uh, hurt anybody if this doctrine continues. And after I had this dream, I began to realize that the Lord was speaking to me and telling me I have to do this video, and it was really hard for me to do because I knew I'd have to put a lot of scriptures in it. I'd have to really take a lot of time, think about it, and uh, so I did. And it is a long video, and I hope you take the time to watch it, because what it is really is a false witness against God. When you say something about God that isn't true, or you allow something to continue to be said about God that isn't true, then you're really kind of bearing false witness against God. And I began to think about it, and I realized I had to make this video. I just couldn't. The Lord called me. The Lord called me before I started this YouTube channel, and even after I started this YouTube channel, to expose lies and deceptions. That is why He called me, so that the bride would be without spot or wrinkle. That is my mission, and I'm going to fulfill my mission. And even if it means I'm not popular, which I'm not anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not a popular speaker. I'm not a popular YouTube channel. I don't get thousands and thousands of hits, but I still have to put out the message, because this message gets to those who need to hear it. And therefore, I pray that you will watch the video to the end, pray about it, read all the scriptures, try to absorb it, ask the Lord for understanding, because I touch on a lot of things. I'm trying to explain a position. I'm trying to explain the hidden mystery of the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is a hidden mystery. We know from the Old Testament, the Holy Spirit was not understood at all. The New Testament, there has been given some understanding. And now we're at a time when we really know who the Holy Spirit is. The Lord has been giving me this information. And not just me, many other believers have actually been doing research on this subject and have come to these conclusions. And I want you to please just listen prayerfully, patiently, because I know it's gonna take a lot of you off, but that's okay. It's gonna probably really make you uncomfortable, but that's okay, because the truth sets us free. And as hard as it is sometimes to receive the truth, when you receive the truth, it sets you free. Sometimes it's just the first initial bam in your face kind of thing, like, wow, what was that? But then you get peace when you know that it's true. It sets you free and allows you to grow, because as long as you are held back by lies and deceptions, you will never be able to get beyond a certain point. So anyway, this is all I'm going to say on this video. God bless you. I hope you will be able to absorb what I have to say, and God bless you.